Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Aditi Ghosh once again on your favorite numerology channel, InnerWorldRevealed. And this is the numerology prediction for the month of June 2023 for all of you. So, the month of May passed like a breath of fresh air, and now it's time for June to set in. And June is going to be the universal month 4, now coming within the universal year 7. And the moment I see this combination of 4 coming within a 7 time, it comes as an automatic reaction from me that this is going to be a time of a lot of contemplation, research, reflection, self-analysis, and soul searching. After the carefree month of May, we would now need to reassess the structural integrity of our lives. We would need to show discipline in our day-to-day lives and have to show the readiness to work hard when needed. We would also need to be realistic, rational, and sensible in our approach because the issues arising now would bring our attention to the realities of life. There could also be some kind of breaking down of the existing systems and rebuilding them from the scratch kind of activities happening around this time. And this would need a lot of effort, time, and energy. We may also feel a bit restricted in certain ways because number 4 is known to be creating boundaries. Hence, there's going to be a sense of limitations. So there's going to be a lot of effort in order to achieve higher goals, but the pleasure from the effort may not immediately come. The world is going to be concerned about the very realistic issues like dealing with something like recession or market imbalances, high inflation, and also some geopolitical tensions that are going to grow. Today, the rising geopolitical tensions and strained ties between the United States and China and Russia's invasion of Ukraine have created some serious financial stability threat for the world. And this has come right after the world got a little relief from dealing with COVID. So the layoff that we are now seeing in the tech and finance sector are very likely to spread to the other sectors as well if the tensions go on increasing. Positively, with the universal month 4, now we also have the opportunity to locate the crux of the issues that the world is facing and to restructure and reassess our basic foundations. However, when I say that, I'd also say that here the duration of a month is only about 30 days, and so it is highly possible that we could just be skimming the surface of the issues for a while. However, whatever we would decide upon during this month 4 or this 4 activated time is surely going to be in some way have a huge impact on the future months. So we would need to make our decisions by thinking about the repercussions that they can have on the future. So that was a look of the world at a glance. Now it is time for us to see what your specific role in all of this is going to be. And to see that, you just need to know your activated personal year number and your transition point. Those of you who already know this can just find your personal forecast for the month of June 2023 by clicking on the chapters or the timestamps in the description box that are specific to you. For those of you who are new to my channel, let me tell you that to find the ongoing personal year number, you simply need to add all the digits of your last birthday and reduce the sum to a single digit value. And this is your ongoing personal year number, which will again be changing on your upcoming birthday. Your transition point is simply the specific day on which you were born, which you can mark in the calendar for the month of June 2023. So, for instance, say if you were born on the 14th of any month, then from the 1st to the 14th of June, you would be having the first part of the month on, and from the 14th to the 30th of the June, you would have the second part of the month on for yourself. So now that you know your personal year number and your transition point, you can surely once again find the timestamp or the chapter that is specific to you in the description box and avail your personal numerology forecast for the month of June 2023. Let me now come to all of you who are in the personal year 1. For you, the first part of the month would be a time to pay attention to all your relationships. During this time, new acquaintances can turn into lasting friendships. Also, some imbalanced relationships right now could also end. It is also going to be a great time to pay attention to your home and decorate it, or perhaps purchase some home appliances. You would also need to prioritize the needs of your loved ones, especially your children. The second part of the month would then be a time to pay attention to your own personal needs. You would need to sit back, look inside yourself and reflect. You can also take a little break from everyday activities and go for a little trip in the nature. Concentrate on your thoughts and appreciate the beauty of nature. This brings me to all of you who are in the personal year 2. For you, the first part of the month would be a time of reflection and self-analysis. You would get to spend a lot of time with yourself and you must use it constructively. Don't reach out or try to force things and let things come to you. Allow your soul to grow internally. The second part of the month would then be a time to go after what you want. Be confident, efficient, and sincere with your effort. It is also a time when you must pay attention to your finances and would need to be extra careful with money. Avoid getting into any unnecessary arguments with people, or you may lose a good friend. Let me now come to all of you who are in the personal year 3. For you, the first part of the month would be a time to be very focused and goal-oriented and to go after what you would wish to achieve with all your energy. Whatever you would do now would be doubly impactful. You can really accomplish big things now. The second part of the month would be a time to get into the corners of your life and review everything and toss out the things that are no more useful for you. Give away the books and clothes that are no more needed by you. Throw away the papers that are no more useful. Clear your space and clear your mind. Do not begin new things or do not make important new purchases during this time. Be generous, tolerant, and forgiving with whosoever you have an encounter with during this time. This brings me to all of you who are in the personal year 4. For you, the first part of the month is a good time to make some changes and to get rid of the things that are of little use to you. Clean your house, clean your working space, reshuffle and rearrange the things around you. Give away all that you don't need and make space for new things to come in. The second part of the month would be a time to figure out how you can go about some new ideas. You can make some new starts or bring some new things in right now. You have to become more independent and make some decisions on your own. Don't expect others to take on the problem that you're facing or stand up for you. And you have to stand up for what you believe in, even if it means that you're standing up alone. This brings me to all of you who are in the personal year 5. For you, the first part of the month is going to be about making some decisions independently. If you feel something very strongly, remember, you must do it. You can end a bad association or you can speak up for a cause. Be assertive and deal with your problems on your own. The second part of the month is going to be a time to not be very forceful with your ways. Be a bit quiet and a bit diplomatic during this time. Be a bit rested. Some unexpected situation may arise and you would need to stay prepared and stay calm to deal with it. Be a bit patient and show a waiting attitude. That which is meant for you will come to you on its own during this time. Let me now come to all of you who are in the personal year 6. For you, the first part of the month is a time to be diplomatic and tactful. You have to be a team player now during this time. Instead of trying to get all the limelight on yourself, be happy to share it with others. Be also cooperative and don't be pushy for immediate results. Think, plan, and be very peaceful. The second part of the month is a time for friends and parties. You can indulge in all the things that you enjoy during that time. You can also explore your creativity and get involved in all the artistic and creative things. Express yourself freely and don't hold back your feelings. Be very free to express all your feelings and sing, dance, and spread your beautiful sunshine. This brings me to all of you who are in the personal year 7. For you, the first part of the month would be a time to be very carefree. Otherwise, the year is going to be a very serious year for you. So the first part of the month is going to be a time to be very carefree. And this would be a time when you can be more expressive also. You can be more creative and more playful. And for this little time, you don't need to be serious, okay? The second part of the month would be a time then to get back to the routine and to finish off the tasks that you had been putting off for a while. You would need to get your life in order by looking into all the details of your life. You have to take care of your finances and see that your money is well managed. You also have to take care of your health and see that you're leading a healthy lifestyle. Let me now come to all of you who are in the personal year 8. For you, the first part of the month would be a time which is all about work. You will have to put the needed effort. You will have to be organized, systematic, and very sincere. You have to try avoiding being lazy and do all the necessary things happily. Use your foresight for the future and be goal-oriented, and also be very careful about your money. The second part of the month would be a time for a much deserved little break or vacation after all that hard work that you have put. However, as the personal year is 8, the break is also going to be a small one. There are many things that are going to happen in a very short duration during that time. You have to keep it light and carefree, and you just have to enjoy the experience that this time brings. And remember that you don't enter into any long-term agreements during that time, as your feelings during that time are going to be changeable. Finally, let me come to all of you who are in the personal year 9. For you, the first part of the month is going to be a time of a lot of activities. You can try out new things and do something unusual. Make some changes in your routine and get out and experience life to the fullest. Meet people and attend all the social events that you're invited to. Your horizons are going to widen. After the freewheeling time, as the second part of the month sets in, come back home to take care of all the domestic responsibilities. Let home become the center of your life and see how you can make it more comfortable for others. Accept all your duties willingly. Pay attention to your close ones, especially your children. Do all the entertaining at home and complete the unfinished tasks. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was the forecast for the month of June 2023 for all of you, and I've listed all the right things that you can do to align yourself with the momentum of the cosmos. And of course, you can contradict me and say that you can do anything on any day and you would still be correct. if you listen to this forecast and follow it, you can take advantage of the specific energy that is prevailing during this time, and you can feel more in harmony with your circumstances. Following the forecast is going to be your way of cooperating with life and aligning with the cosmos. You can consciously use your personal numbers and cyclic numbers to improve the experience of life. To learn how to do that more efficiently, you can definitely read my books All is One and Cycle of Nine. All is One is the beginner's guide to numerology, and it contains the detailed interpretations of all the single digit and double digit numbers. Cycle of Nine then on is all about understanding time and its flow. It's about being able to foresee the events of the future and preparing for it. And I'm sure that either of the books are not going to disappoint you, so find the Amazon links in the description box and try them out. Finally, if you've liked watching this log and have found it to be useful, remember to hit the like button, and also don't forget to share the log to spread awareness. You may also like some related content which you can watch by clicking the I button. If you like my work, please support me by subscribing to the channel, and also remember to hit the bell icon once you do that so that you're able to receive the updates every time I upload a new video. That is going to be all for today. Have a very good time. Bye bye.